here's the update you didn't ask for, but I'm going to give it to you anyway if you choose to stay. So, I've had my hysterectomy, and I think in the last video I made, I said that I watched the sun come up and hoped it was my last sunrise. That's how dark it was. And things have shifted since then. And I'm starting to find joy again. And it's within me. Like, there isn't a new guy, there isn't an old guy, there isn't a guy. And even though I am on Facebook dating, I don't actually like pick anybody. Like, anybody that likes me, I'm just kind of like, yeah, no. Like, I'm just not feeling it. And I think it's because I don't really want what comes with all of that. You know, the whole getting to know somebody and telling yourself, like, okay, we all got eccentricities, we've all got these things that people don't like about us, you know, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't really want to do that again. And as far as the other component of dating, I can do bad all by myself. I mean, it's like, hey, I can assure myself a good time. I can assure it. So this morning, I get a message from somebody I hadn't really thought about in a while. Not since April, when I gave them another chance. And then I was in a really, really dark place in April. I mean, and actually when I hit them up, it was because I knew they wouldn't turn me down. They wouldn't reject me. And at the same time, I was enabling their addiction. And I tried going in with good intentions of, well, you know, let's get to know each other. And I really tried to get to know him. I really tried to have conversation with him. And I got nothing. Like, he just kept saying, well, I'm just simple. And I was like, yeah, but you can have a conversation with freaking Forrest Gump. You can have a conversation with a 2-year-old. You can have a conversation with a freaking cat. Yeah, almost. I mean, they just kind of give you like little, like, they'll roll over and do something cute. But anyway, I did do a bad thing. I did lie to him. When we were supposed to meet up, I canceled on him real quick because Rabbit popped up, and I know that that's limerence. I'm not in love with him. It's limerence. That's all it is. Because when I add up the bad versus the good, it doesn't balance. And it doesn't weigh in his favor. And yet, I still can't cut the cord. Because he is a good person. Honestly. He introduces me to music that I haven't heard before, that I tend to like. Sometimes we talk about things like his chili stew or soup. That was a really good conversation, talking about those things. Like, sometimes we'll have really good conversation, but I do know that dealing with him, it doesn't take much for him to have me crying. He hurts me. But that's the thing with limerence, is like, you know there's good there, And it's so good that it'll have you jumping through hoops and you don't care that they're gonna hurt you like they've done every single time before. You know they will. You know it's never gonna be anything. And yet, there you are. Um, and the thing with trying to have a friendship with someone you have limerence for is that you might share things that you don't have to. And today I was just kind of like, I said something, and he said something that made me cry. And I was like, I forgot. And I didn't finish I forgot. And I'm not going to finish the sentence, the statement now. I'm not. It's petty. And it's not his fault that I have limerence for him. It's not like he uses it to his advantage. I don't feel like he uses me. So, this other person who, if you follow me for a while, you've heard me talk about not shit. And there's nothing particularly wrong with not shit. It's not. There isn't. We just don't click. And he's got these kinks that I just find kind of ick. And then he's got a mustache. And the mustache hairs, when you kiss him, they go up your nose, and the mustache stinks. And it's distracting. And he sent me a message this morning saying, I know you lied, you're a bad person, you deserve everything bad that's happening to you and will happen to you. You don't deserve anything good, LOL. I wasn't sad. Like, didn't hurt. Wasn't mad. I was just sitting there thinking analytical, like, facts. Conversation sucked, never got me off, made me bleed, and didn't seem concerned about that. Didn't seem to notice when he was hurting me. I don't particularly like to spit in someone's mouth. Like, that's just not. And his being obsessed with me removing my teeth, like, ick. It's just ick for me. And he's not a bad guy. Like there's some dumb girl out there who won't care that he can't carry on a conversation. She won't care that all he wants is sex and doesn't really care about pleasing her in the bed or mentally or even physically, like bringing her a soda, or whatever. And I can say about my limerence person, I should have known things were not gonna work out when he said he'd bring me cake, and he never brought me cake. And I'll bet he doesn't even remember that he was supposed to bring me cake. He never did. And that's okay. Being aware is 100%. And like I hope that not shit finds something that works for him. It sucks that he thinks so badly of me for letting him go instead of fucking around on him. And I was using him. I was using him to punish myself, and he was getting something out of it. So I mean, it's like let it go, dude. Like, it's been 4 months almost. Let it go. But that's where I'm at. Like, things are good, actually. Like, I'm good.